Hi everyone, this is Assistant Professor Madhuri Deshmukh. Biocell tutorials present the cell unit of life for class 11th and BSc third year students. So here I have shown the diagram of the animal cell. Now in slide number 2nd we have know that the types of the cells. There are two types of the cells that means depending on the presence of nucleus, whether the nucleus is present or not. On these the cells are classified into two types, that is prokaryotic cells and eukaryotic cells. Here I have shown some of the prokaryotic cells. So friends, the shape of the bacterial cells, we know that bacterial cell, that is cyanobacteria, blue green algae, all these cells are prokaryotic cells, like amoeba also prokaryotic cell. So first of all, here I have shown the structures of the bacterial cells. The shape of the bacterial cells may be vary, that is the spherical, it may be spherical shape, we call it as a coccus shape. It may be cylindrical shape, that is the bacillus bacteria. It may be spiral shape also. So the shape may vary according to the species of the bacterial cell. Now here in picture number first and second I have shown here bacterial cells and their structure and along with labeling. So friends, we will see here in the structure of bacterial cell, it consists of the outermost protective layer, that is the slime layer, or if it is thick we can call it as a capsule structure. Then it is followed by the cell wall. Cell wall is made up of peptidoglycan or murein in bacterial cell. Then the extension inside the cytoplasm shown in the bacterial cell of the on the cell membrane, and these are called as a mesosomes. It acts as a respiratory unit for the bacteria. Also, it shows the long filament like structure that is called as a flagella, which is useful for the locomotion for the bacteria. Then the numerous small hair-like structure also present on the body of the bacteria, and these are known as pili. Pili helps to the bacteria to survive under unfavorable condition. It is also useful for reproduction. And again we'll discuss here about the cytoplasm. Cytoplasm of the bacterial cell consists of freely floating genetic material. The genetic material is in the form of the DNA, that is deoxyribose nucleic acid, and this genetic material is not bounded by nuclear membrane. It is just freely floating inside the cytoplasm, cell cytoplasm. Again, it is also having ribosomes. But what is the difference in the ribosomes which are present in the eukaryotic as well as in prokaryotic? So friends, I will explain here the difference between ribosomes which are present in this prokaryotic cell or bacterial cell. The ribosomes which are present in the bacterial cell are of 70 subunit ribosomes which are having the subunits of 50 and 30. Yes. Yes is nothing but Seveberg unit. Again, this bacterial cell also consists of extra chromosomal material. It may be present in some bacterial cell or may be absent in some cell. So it is depending on the species of the specific or a particular bacterial cell. This extra chromosomal material plasmid is not affecting on the survival of this bacterial cell, but it is useful in a biotechnology for recombination. Now let us discuss in detail about the prokaryotic cells. The fluid matrix which is present in the cell of the bacteria, that is also called as cytoplasm. The genetic material is freely floated inside the cytoplasm. It is not enveloped or it is not enclosed by the nuclear membrane. Then, along with genomic DNA, bacterial cell also, as I dictate earlier, it also accommodate circular form of the DNA, and that is extra chromosomal material, that is we can call it as a plasmid. And the genetic material which is present inside the bacterial cell is known as nucleoid. Prokaryotic cell also shows the unique inclusion, that is called as mesosomes. Mesosomes are the extensions of the plasma membrane. Bacterial cell chemically consists of tightly bound three-layered structure, that is the outermost glycocalyx, if thin called as a slime layer, or if thick it is called as a capsule. The cell wall and the plasma membrane. The four basic shapes of the bacteria are bacillus, that is the rod shaped, coccus, spherical shaped, vibrio, coma shaped, and spirulum, that is the spiral shape. Bacteria can be classified into two groups on the basis of differences in the cell envelope and the manner in which they respond to the staining procedure, that is the Gram staining. Means they are classified into two types. If the bacteria take up the stain, then such kind of the bacteria are identified as a Gram positive bacteria, and if these bacteria do not take up the stain, then they are identified as a Gram negative bacteria. All the prokaryotics like cyanobacteria, membrane bound extensions, cytoplasms into the cytoplasms and called as a chromatophore, which contains the pigments. And these chromatophores are present in cyanobacteria or blue-green algae. Bacterial cells may be motile or non-motile. If the presence of flagella is there, then they are motile. Flagella again composed of three parts: filament, hook and basal body. Along with flagella, villi and fimbriae also present, and these fimbriae are helpful for attachment to the bacteria. These villi made up of a special type of proteins. Fimbriae are small, bristle-like fibers sprouting out of the cells. As I already clarified that the ribosomes here present in the bacterial cell are of 70 S types, having the subunits of 50 and 30 units. Ribosomes. When many ribosomes attach on the single messenger RNA, and if they forms the chain-like structure, then they are known as polyribosomes or polysomes. They function as a effective protein synthesis. Reserve food material in the prokaryotic cell is stored in the cytoplasm in the form of the inclusion bodies. Like these inclusion bodies stored phosphate granules, cytophysin granules. Gas vacuoles are also found in blue-green algae for purpose of photosynthesis. The cytoplasm contains the network of filaments called as a cytoskeleton, which gives the shape, strength to the cell. The cytoplasm of all the eukaryotic cells is differ from the prokaryotic cells. So friends, we'll discuss about the eukaryotic cell in next lecture. Bye bye. Have a good day. Thank you.